best-selling kitchen gadgets. This is one that I think every single person that works in this building owns.
Yes.
Every single person in this building also gifts these because if you have a loved one or a family member, for me, it's always my brother and his kids and his wife and my mother and father. I don't want them ever to get hurt in the kitchen because in the kitchen, that's where you get cut, that's where you get nicks, that's where a lot of things happen. That happens a lot with these old-fashioned can openers. Now, that's not only gross, it's not only dangerous, it's also not as effective and doesn't do as much as what this does. And this is a 6-in-1.
And 23 years on QVC, this was one of my very first gadgets 23 years ago, and it's tried and true. We've never needed to change the mechanism. We just changed the handle and all the little features on it, but this has been the mechanism, patented by Kuhn Rikon, more than 23 years ago. I started selling it 23 years ago, and we never needed to change it because it ain't broke, so we're not going to fix it.
All right, so listen, it comes with the gift box. Today we have it for you on a $6 easy pay. This is a perfect build to ship to product because they get it just like this. We have only 3 colors remaining now. We have the red, which is right over here. Only 1,700 to go around in that red. We have the aqua, which, they're right over here, sorry. I'm like, why is this so far away from me? There's the aqua, only 1,700 remain there, and then we are last call on the graphite. Okay,
there were 9 colors once.
371 is your item number. We started with 45,000 of these. Okay, so Marshall, show us,
And the difference is this, guys. You now open up a can safely, like Alberti said. There's no sharp edge here. There's no sharp edge there. These are a can of peas. I want to show you the mechanism because that's the most important thing. There's not an ounce of food on there. You have to realize that all other can openers are a blade that go into the top of the actual can. It creates the sharp edges. It puts microscopic shavings of metal into the food. It touches the food. So then you go to your carrots or your pears, and now you're cross-contaminating your peas with your carrots. You would have to bleach it with a toothbrush every time, and we know nobody does that.
Nobody does that.
When I grew up, my parents had a people can opener and a pet can opener, because when it touched the pet food, you didn't want it touching the people food, so you needed 2 separate can openers. You don't with Kuhn Rikon, because it never touches the food.
So I have one of these. It's one of my favorite.
Shocking.
I bought it from you.
Purchases.
I bought it from you, yes.
And I know it sounds silly, but you have to trust me. You have to get it home, and it will change your life, because all the other can openers are just not what this is. And it makes everything faster and easier. I used to like throw the lid away, and it would cut the trash bag.
Rip it
I used
open.
to twist and turn and hurt my arms. I used to struggle and fight and have to buy can opener after can opener because the blade would dull down.
So that's that's the secret. So instead of cutting it up here, it's actually this is called uncrimping the can. When a can is made, the center is made first, and they crimp the top and they crimp the bottom. That little fine line, I've opened this can. It actually doesn't even look up like that up close, and that's why we use the little bird beak, right, to grab the little edge. And watch this, boop. Voila. And not only that, there is no sharp edge there. And I did this, watch, Amy, because I don't want you getting hurt.
Okay.
That was opened with a traditional can opener. I can slice a lemon with it.
My goodness.
This has no sharp edge here. Not only that, there's no sharp edge on the can. So, tomato sauce, that does not lie. Watch, ready for the reveal?
Okay.
I'm gonna take this off.
And then we did just sell out of a color.
And look at that, done. No.
Wait, graphite is gone.
We only have the red and the aqua.
And then there were 2.
I say red.
That's it for the year.
That's what we have in our house, and I can find it so easy in the kitchen drawer. But also, I think it looks like a holiday gift being red.
Oh, that's
500
a good call.
orders.
That's a good call. Yeah. Now, if that wasn't worth the price of admission, which we all 3 agree, when I first started, that's all it did. But it's the best way to do it. We put 5 other features on this one with the stainless steel handle like we've never done before. Let's talk about them. So they're all on this side. So this is the #1 reason. 5 other features here. We're going to start with the parrot beak. Believe it or not, that's what we call it at Kuhn Rikon, because 60 to 70% of the cans have this. You can't open it like a traditional can opener.
They think they're making it easier, but actually it's not.
No.
Break your nails.
Break your nails, or Mr. I bite my nails, I can't get underneath there. So now what we can't do, guys, and you know this, we can't stop. That's sharp still, right? Can't get away from it. Look where my hands are in both positions, completely away from it. So you get safety with that. Now you can open up every single can because of the parrot beak. Next, we put this little guy in there, nail polishes, spices, anything with little oddities like octagon-shaped things. You can open that up, and I want to point something out. I'm opening this up without even taking off the plastic liner. It takes it off together. That's #3. #4 is what some people call it a skeleton key, a church key.
And we're busy, 1,000
stainless steel. And it won't rust, pit, or crack on you, so anything you gotta open, alcoholic or not, can open. Now, little party tip, little fun thing to fact. Personal water bottles, 1 liter, 2 liter, and 3 liter bottles have the same size cap. No one realizes that. So that holds any of those caps, twist with your fingertips.
Okay.
And what happens is you're breaking that seal.
I heard it.
So you don't need the dexterity issues. My only little tip is don't shake the bottle before you open it, and you won't have an explosion.
Thank
so that's
you.
there. That's
Life lessons.
That's number 5. Still keep going.
Okay.
We have metal little jars. See that little hook right there? That's to release the vacuum. So you're gonna go underneath the jar. I'm gonna put this down, guys, because you should do it on the countertop, and you're gonna lift up. Now, it's hard on camera to hear it, but I heard it, and it opens the can,
the seal.
the jar like that.
It
Breaks
lets the
seal.
air out.
And
6
Ken,
in 1.
I just show you, you
Yeah.
know, if you think, okay, this is Mark Charles, TV magic.
Yeah, no.
You just start to twist it, and it finds
called
the
auto
top.
attach,
Like,
yeah.
you just feel the change. And at some point, oh, I just felt it. It got easier for me to turn. So you go back just a little bit.
Counterclockwise.
Oh gosh, there you go. Until it falls off. Here's my little bird beak. I'm pushing this button
It proves
down.
to you that Amy does actually use it in her
Right?
house.
Oh, yeah.
And then usually because now I can touch this, we don't have a sink here, but I like to drain.
Yeah.
So because this is safe to touch, I drain all the
Great idea.
juice out of my beans.
Does your husband
and
know
my
how to use it?
veggies. Everybody, not the kids. They don't help with the food, like I said.
And I
but
will say this.
adults know how to
Can
use
we be
it.
honest with our customers? It's a little strange the first time you do it. I know
Yeah.
everybody goes, wait, you
But
open a can.
never again.
Once you do it once, you go, I
Yes.
get it.
Yeah.
And I used to spend so much money on can openers. I know that sounds silly.
No,
Probably
I
because I
know.
was being cheap. So I'd buy the $5 one, it was gross. A $10 one, it wasn't working. I'd buy another $5 one, it broke. So finally when I said I'm gonna get the $30 can opener, which seemed a lot for me, but now I've had this $30 can opener for almost 50
And it's
years.
the last
6 in
can
1.
opener you'll ever need.
And
you
it's
buy
a
it
6
once.
in 1. Come on over here. I'll show you the color choices that you have, right? So you get either the red or the aqua. Comes in the gift box. $6 gets it home on Easy Pay. It's the only order in the year, only order of the year, and only about 1,000 to go around in each one of our choices. Okay, 86371
And
is
you
your
guys
item
know
number.
this is the first time we ever did a stainless steel handle, first time we did a 6 in 1, and first time we did a big gift box.
No wonder
So
we
that's
love
what's really special about this can opener.
Okay, and that's why it's going so quickly. Guaranteed to be there by Christmas. If
Mark
for the foodies,
Charles,
Thanks,
Miss
my
Silly,
friends.
always great to
right?
have you in the show.
Thank you.